Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Han, for those of you who are new here. Today I'm bringing you guys a tack haul. If you've watched my tack hauls before, then you know that I always like to do like a try on portion of the video as well, because personally I really enjoy watching the try on part of hauls when I do watch them myself, so I like to include them in my own videos. But I am trying a slightly different style to what I've done before, so really interested to hear what you guys think, like feedback wise, if you like it, if you don't like it, so let me know down below after you've watched the video. I've got a few different products to show you guys today. So Dublin Australia sent me some of their new autumn winter range, which I'm really excited to try out, and then I also bought a few bits and pieces for my new horse Peach, so I'm very excited to show you guys what I've got for her, so let's jump into it. So the first few items I have to show you guys all came from Dublin. They very kindly sent me these to try out from the new autumn winter range. And first up I have, oh my god, so obsessed. These are their new Black by Dublin, so it's part of their Black by Dublin range, Shiloh full seat grip riding tights. So I got these ones in a size 6 in the charcoal colour. You guys know me, I'm not into like super bright colours, so this is very like aesthetically pleasing to me with the minimal amount of colour on it. They also come in a navy, which honestly I'm gonna have to go and buy the navy now because I am that obsessed. I want multiple pairs of this because I'm already predicting I'm gonna be wearing these to death. When I put these on, it was like one of those things that you put on and you're just like, yes. The material these are made out of is really beautiful. If you can imagine, it's essentially like your gym tight kind of activewear material, but it's a lot thicker and it just holds you in at like all the right places. There's no see-throughness. They also have this beautiful black panel which runs like up the leg and then around to the back of the breech. It's honestly such a flattering design. It just really like elongates your leg, like it just makes the whole fit even nicer. That plus like the super thick waistband and the really nice thick material, like I just find the fit really comfortable and really flattering. There's a little pop of color as well, so they've got the little like orangey red sort of logo there and super cute detail. They've copied that same color into the gel grip on the back as well, so there's just like little pops of the same color. I'm like in love, just love the details. Like I said, these are a full seat of grip which will keep you nice and secure in the saddle. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for these riding tights. They, touch wood, these might honestly be the best ones I've ever tried. Like yeah, new favorite. Honestly, Dublin have outdone themselves this season. I'm already predicting that this is something else I'm going to wear to death this winter, and that is the Lesley Thermal top. Now this is again part of their Black by Dublin range, and this retails for $79.99. I got it in an extra small. So like I was saying, this is a thermal top. So from the outside you couldn't really tell, to be honest, because it is just again that sort of elastic gym wear, active wear type material. But then when you feel on the inside, there's like this extra layer of super soft like thermal material. Again, I think the cut is really flattering. Dublin always seems to nail like the feminine shape. They really make sure that their tops and things really snatch in at your waist and come out at the hip, so I find them a really nice cut for me personally. On the back, it's also got this cute little like crisscross detailing on the collar and on the back of the shoulders. Reminds me sort of like yoga wear in a way. Like I could imagine wearing this to the gym and then going straight to the horses. I love the minimal logo just on the zip. I think that's a really nice little detail as well. I don't know about you guys, but I'm someone who does not cope with being cold at all. And for me, this becomes like that perfect layering piece once it starts to get cooler. I become queen of the layers once it gets slightly cold. Like I'm one of those people who sometimes will wear hoodies in the middle of summer because I get so cold. The thing that makes it so hard is once I start riding, I heat up so quickly. So I need to be able to pull off a whole bunch of layers. So generally I would wear this with a hoodie and a jacket over the top when I go out to get the horses so that I stay warm. Then once I start riding and I start to heat up, I can pull the jacket and the hoodie off and then just have this as a really nice like layer to ride in. This next item again comes from the Black by Dublin range. This is the Sam Soft Shell hoodie jacket in the carbon. I got mine in an extra small and the RRP is $149.99. The cut of this jacket I find very flattering. Love the colour. Very me. Just the minimal grey colour. It is water and wind resistant, but it's more of like a shell with this very light lining. Again, it's going to be perfect transitional going from autumn into winter. It has this amazing like faux fur lining that is so soft. I'm absolutely obsessed. And I love because they've put it in the hoodie as well, so you can kind of like show it off when you've got the hood down. It does also come with pockets. Now I know some people are going to be staring at the screen right now going, sick, like yeah, it comes with pockets. But for me, like I literally will not buy a jacket that doesn't have pockets because I always need somewhere to bury my freezing cold hands. And also sometimes I'm just a very awkward person and I don't know what to do with my hands. So if I have pockets, it's good because I can just put my hands in my pocket and then not look as awkward. I know there are people out there who are feeling me on this right now, so this is honestly such a handy type of jacket to own if you are a horse rider, especially if you're like me and you're gonna get cold. In autumn, I imagine wearing this just with the base layer, just as a little bit of extra coverage. And then when I get to winter, I'll be pairing this probably with a hoodie and the base layer for a little bit of extra warmth. So this top from Dublin is part of their everyday range. It is the Kylie short sleeve top in blue. This is in the extra small and it retails for $49.99. Out of all of the stuff that Dublin sent me, I have to say this is like the only thing where I'm not sure if I like this or not. And it's not to do with the cut or the shape, it's more the colour. It's a little bright for me, even though it is in my blue wheelhouse. It's just a little bit purpley, I think. So I initially thought this would make for a really nice matchy blue outfit. So I paired it with my navy picure breeches. I think because it has sort of almost a purple through the blue, it just didn't look quite right to me. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, does this look good or does it not? But I did end up trying this on instead with my Dublin Corvus competition breeches. Just to see, because I was like, maybe a lighter colour pair of breeches will actually make this look nice. And I actually think it looked better. So then I was like, maybe this would make for a really nice like show jumping comp kind of t-shirt. So let me know what you guys think. Is it better with the white? Is it better with the navy? Do we like it? Do we not? Am I just being crazy because I'm uncomfortable with bright colours? It's almost possible that that is more the case than anything. But apart from that, the cut I found very beautiful. It is so comfortable. I love the material that this top is made out of. Again, it is just that really beautiful like activewear, gym wear type material. This one in particular is really stretchy and super soft. It has these cute little mesh panels on either side, and I do really like the white detailing around the collar and the zip, which also follows around to the back of the top as well. So apart from the color, like everything else I absolutely love. It's more so like personal preference on the color. Like maybe I should have just got this in black because I just can't wear color apparently. And lastly, Dublin did also send me a couple of accessories to try. This is their webbing belt. It is an elasticized belt, so they are like really nice and stretchy. This one is in the navy and it is like a one size fits all because again, you can sort of just thread the belt through any of these points. It doesn't have holes in it. And this one retails for $39.99. Personally, I am finding this sort of like elastic style belt a lot more comfortable for riding. I used to always wear leather belts, but these ones I find just move with you so much better, that they're a lot more comfy when you're sort of running around. And this one does come with just a silver buckle, and then it's just got like the faux brown leather at each end. And then they also sent me these super cute stocking socks. So these ones retail for $9.99. They're like a one size fits all, so they're fairly reasonably priced. Personally, I love to use stocking socks when I ride because hate having extra bulk around my ankle. I find it very uncomfortable, so I always go for things that are very slimlined and fitted. These are great. These are so comfy. I think the design of them is so cute. When I opened these, it was like a pleasant surprise because from the packaging, I could see that they were like navy and I'm like, oh cool, an extra pair of socks, like love that. And then as I ripped them open, I saw the like red team and I just love that. I think it's just like such a nice detail. I love like a bright pair of socks. Like that's the extent of what I like in terms of brightness. Just like little pop. That's what I'm comfortable with. Now moving into the items that I purchased for Peach. This first I'm very excited to show you guys. This is a PS of Sweden jump pad and this is in the Merlot colour. I never would have bought this colour for a chestnut in my whole life. I would, like it just, in my mind it just didn't go together. But thank you guys. I asked on Instagram, I was like, alright guys, I need to buy Peach like her first saddle blanket. Like I want to give her something nice to welcome her to the family. And a lot of you said like a burgundy or a red and I was like, I don't know, like maybe I should, like maybe that's what, like all these people are saying it's good. I'm like, maybe I should just try it and love It suits her so nicely. I wanted to get her something that wasn't blue, essentially. Like, we all know Fletcher's like colour is blue. So like, let's not step onto Fletcher's territory. Let's give her her own personality, her own colour. Like, she needs to have her own moment. So thank you to everyone for your suggestions. I think we picked a good one. Now this one is in the full size. I paid $129 for it and I bought it from Horse Fashion Australia. Now I haven't purchased anything from them before, but I have to say the experience was really good. The delivery came within like a few days. I got a lot of emails updating me, so I had a pretty good experience with them. And like, no naming names, no shade, but I have not had that experience with every horse company. I mean, you guys can see these saddle blankets are super beautiful. It's all the details that make these so extra. I love the satin finish. The material is also breathable. It's like sweat wicking. It's supposed to be dirt repellent as well. We'll be testing that out, that's for sure. So I always put like a little motivational quote on like the spine of the saddle blanket, so it's like, own who you are. I think that's really cute, so I love that. And of course I have to point out the little crown which is stitched into the embroidery. Love. My little Peach, she's a princess and she's a queen in the making, so it's very on brand. And lastly, to show you guys, I have a Roma Grooming Kit. So I've been meaning to get her own set of brushes for a little while now. I've just been using like my old hand-me-down ones, but she has well and truly earned her own set of brushes. It was $59.99 and it essentially comes with this carry case. And then you get 6 brushes inside, which I'll show you guys very quickly in a moment. I did get this one from Horseland. I think when I went there was like this one or like a purple version off the top of my head. But I'm definitely not a purple kind of person, so I went for the navy, and I'm just glad that it kind of has like this red detailing on it, because at least then it kind of carries on that theme of like the reds and the maroons for little Peach. That can be her little colour. So I will just very quickly run through the brushes it came with. Just keep in mind a couple of these I bought separately, but I'll point out the differences once I'm in there. So for some reason Fletcher's ulcer medication has ended up in here, so that can just go somewhere else. He's doing very well, but update video coming soon. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong with that horse. So the first brush, you get a sweat scraper. It does come with this kind of like ribbed edge on it, which I don't really understand. Maybe it's supposed to be like a curry comb or something to put in shampoo. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to be using that side. I will just be using it as a sweat scraper. You also get like a body brush, just a really standard one. It's kind of nice though because it's like bendy, so it'll be nice and comfortable to use. Comes with this mane and tail brush, which if you guys have watched me before, these are the styles that I like because I find that they just don't break that easily. And if you get the small like little flimsy ones, your horse's tail will generally destroy those within a few weeks. So it is nice that it comes with something a little bit more substantial. You get a dandy brush as well, again all in the red blue theme, so that's nice. Comes with a hoof pick as well, and this is where I sort of think like it's pretty good value for money, because they could have just given you the really simplistic like single piece of metal, if you know what I'm talking about, but this one actually has like a good grip on it, and it comes with the bristles as well, which I personally like to use almost every day, so I'm pretty happy with that. You also get a little face brush, which I think is really cute. It's just like rubberized, very comfortable to hold, and yeah, that's cute. So everything else in here I bought separately, and honestly now looking at the prices I paid for these, you'll be able to understand why I think that whole set with this is such good value. So I did buy 2 of the little Miracle brushes. Now these aren't the actual branded, like the original Miracle brush. This is kind of like the Horseland copy. They came in little twin packs. So I thought one for Fletch, one for Peach. That's kind of cute. $14.99. So like for 2 bits of plastic. Anyways, I needed them, so we've got them now. And then I just got 2 brushes for Fletch as well. I got him a new face brush. So this one is like super soft. It's like a little natural looking one by Kincaid. Again, I don't know why I spent so much money on this. It was $14.99 for this. It's like a little boot polish brush essentially, but it's like, they're like, it's for the face, and I'm like, okay. I don't know what I was thinking when I went to Horseland. I have no money at the moment and I'm paying so much money for these brushes. And then the last brush I got, again, this is for Fletch. This is like a new body brush. His one is just like a few years old now. It's kind of like dusted and crusted and ready to go in the bin. So I thought I'd replace it. This one's cute. Again, it's just in like the little natural tones with the little like faux leather handles. So I thought that was cute. I don't actually know what I was thinking. I paid $29.99 for this. So essentially, 29, yeah. Essentially you could either have a grooming kit and 6 brushes, or you could have just bought like these 4. So, I don't even, I don't even, yeah, sometimes it's worth just buying into the kits and not getting these individual ones because they are so overpriced. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will leave all the links to the products I showed you guys today down below, so if you're interested in finding any of them, I will leave them down there. If you're enjoying watching Fletch, Peach and I, then you can of course subscribe or follow us on Instagram at hand.equestrian.
One, two, three.